Monsignor Gray here, coming to you from St. Thomas, just checking to see if you know where you are. So if you could figure that out, then you were looking up at the skylight. So just a reminder of the parish here and here the sanctuary, so as we continue on through this Easter season. But one of the things that had happened toward the end of last year is we raised funds as people contributed to the project for improvements to the sanctuary. And just to let people know that work is continuing, so the monies that we needed were raised at the end of the year, and with some people continuing to contribute at the beginning of 2020. And so we began to do the planning and make some of the arrangements, purchase some of the materials. And so some people have seen the image that has been left in the sanctuary of what is proposed, or the image of the sanctuary that we left in the narthex. And so these are some of the things that we're working on, and some of this is going to be starting before long. So some of the things that we'll see is there's been some work for the marble, for flooring and so forth, and so marble's been purchased, and some of those plans are in place. We also worked on making arrangements for mosaics to be added in the sanctuary area. So among the things that we'll see will be a place where we'll have the room for the Blessed Virgin Mary, for St. Thomas the Apostle. We also want to honor St. Bernard of Clairvaux. St. Bernard is the patron of St. Bernard's Parish, and that used to be the mother church for St. Thomas. We were a mission at one time of St. Bernard, so it's good to remember that. For St. Patrick, to remember Monsignor Watson, our second pastor, and then also to remember St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, the patron of Catholic schools. So we entrust our St. Thomas School into the patronage of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, and then finally to have an image for St. Joseph. So as we remember the foster father of our Lord, so that there be a space for that as well. So all of that work is continuing, and we look forward to seeing some of the progress there. So some of what you see here is going to change in the weeks and in the months that are ahead as that work is done. As we also introduce more color to the sanctuary, so just instead of just the plain white, that we'll look forward to adding some additional color and ornamentation. And then especially, of course, to focus on the Eucharist itself, so that the area over the Blessed Sacrament to introduce the gold mosaic behind that, which I think will really accent the tabernacle in a particular way. So more to come, and we are encouraged by all these things. So I'm thankful for everyone that's donated to that, and we look forward to seeing great progress in the time ahead. Just greetings again from St. Thomas. So we look forward to welcoming you back to a renewed church, to a renewed parish here under the patronage of St. Thomas the Apostle.